Welcome back to the channel, SS. Today we're going to be doing a how to play Arma Reforger. I do hope you guys are taking care of yourselves today. Please be grateful by the grace of God. We are live today. It's going to be a very short and concise video. I do want to tell you guys before we hop right into it though, I'm going to be launching my own server, but I can't do it without your guys' support. It's going to be a crowd, community funded server as well as community ran. We're going to start out slow and we're going to launch one public server, and then after that we're going to launch a members only server. We're going to switch from third person to on and off, just depending on what the community wants. As I said, it's going to be community ran and funded. Members only server is going to work pretty simply. If you guys want to join that and have access to it, you're going to have to join the members only side of this channel. For those that are interested in actually joining the mod team and dev team, feel free to do that. You guys are going to have access to doing that by joining Patreon. More than likely, you guys are going to have access to certain behind the scenes information and things like that, and also just having hands-on communication with me through Discord once we have the corresponding badges. Like I said, we are going to need financial support for this, so if you guys want to join the members only, feel free to do that. Patreon, do that as well. Even just to like, comment, subscribe. I don't even ask you guys for that often. But anyway, we're going to jump right into this video. Let's do it. So first things first, we're going to be, at the basic screen that you see when you first launch the game. We're going to obviously just enter. From here, this is what you guys are going to see. Those who are brand new to the game, first thing I tell you to do, go check out your settings. That's the first thing we're going to do. Check out our settings. I'm going to let you guys see this for yourselves. And that's it for the settings. After that, we're gonna go to workshop. I mean, there's nothing really here for y'all to see, bro. I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I ever do here is delete my mods so that I can go to a server here, which you do if you play multiplayer. I go here, look for any server that you guys want to play. If you guys want to play the servers that I play, let's Fargo. I would go here, type up OPR. Then you'll see all three of the servers. And we're actually going to be on a fresh install on this, so you guys can see everything exactly how it's going to be for y'all as well. But for time's sakes, we're not going to actually join this server. We're just going to join this one, just so we can get in quickly. You're going to double click the server. You're going to let the mods download. And I'll see you guys once this is finished. There may be errors that ensue throughout the download process. I'll show you guys how to deal with that promptly. All right, so now we've loaded in. From there, we're just gonna accept that. Doesn't matter. I'm just showing y'all my process. I don't typically play as Russia, but I don't have time to wait for the balance, so we're just gonna run Russia for now. I already have a kit, thankfully, but we're gonna spawn with the default kit just so you guys can see exactly how to start. Now, the game automatically makes you look at the HQ. That's gonna be your MOB where your home spawn is at. So from there, we're just gonna click this. Let me just give you guys a quick overview of this really quickly. I don't understand exactly how the radios work in this game. I do know that. So from HQ, you take this point, build the radio, take this point, build the radio. You get access to points, capture those. Then you build the radio there, I believe, and then have access to the thing is the Ukrainians are going to be doing the same thing. Take this point, radio, take this point, build the radio, take these points, build radio, get access to all these points. Anyway, that's just giving you guys a rough overview of exactly how that works a little bit. Feel free to leave comments and chat on further questions. You go ahead and deploy. See your game. Boom, perfect, beautiful, lovely game. We're gonna run over here to the arsenal. We're gonna build our kit. We're gonna go to
Oh, you stink.
all right, let's go ahead and turn voice chat off. Sorry about that. That's just Arma being Arma. So anyway, I like to use bacon personally. Some people use the normal arsenal. It's way too time consuming. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. We're not about to click through all that. If you go here, everything is broken up in categories. Your clothing arsenal is obviously going to be your clothing arsenal. It says clothing, and then over here it's your equipment. That's going to be all your weapons and stuff. We're gonna go here, go to our hat. Let's just put on, I don't know, let's just do this, and then you just go through and select everything that you want, right? For me, I want something basic, maybe something like this, and then do, do your tape. If you want some tape, that is extremely loud. I apologize. Okay, put on your war belt. All the good stuff that you want, man. Got a lot of options in here. All right, so there we go. You got that. And to just show you guys something, if you look right here, there's going to be a wrench next to this. Whatever equipment and or clothing that you have that has this next to it, it means that you can further customize it. So from here, if you look at the bottom right of the screen, it says next to edit. We're going to click that. That's where you actually get access to. That's how you can really personalize your character. Same thing down here. You're going to go ahead and pick and choose whatever pants you want to use. I prefer tighter fitting clothing. So we're going to just go, that's fine with me. Go on some boots. We're going to go with, those are fine. Use your backpack. We're just going to go for that. We're not really trying to take forever on this. Use your pouches. And there we go. Our guy's looking a lot more prepared. And where you go ahead and throw some of those on. Those. Hood. Why not? Sometimes you have further customization, like it just gives you a lot of options. Just do that for now. Going with a really, really rough draft kit. Sometimes you have extra things like masks, just in case. Some tape has a lot of customization, like this one here. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that really quickly. Another, thing that a lot of you may want is, see one of the convos here. You have access to that as well. Can't do anything there for that. Can do something here. It gets pretty deep with the customization on the tape, which I appreciate. We'll just do a nice little, white here. Maybe some red on the legs. We'll take that off. Last few sections here. Nothing really there. All right, so the second thing you're going to want to do is go one tab over, which is going to be here. Then these PDU4s, they have a built-in rangefinder, for those who don't know. The way to use it, I'll show you guys very quickly out of here. Use your watch as well. You can't actually select any of this. It's all in the equipment arsenal, not the clothing. Go here, you select your thing. I'm going to map, compass, probably a wrench. A shovel. And actually, we'll put that in our backpack. Grab some zip ties, of course. You never know when you might take a hostage. A couple of weapon cleaning kits. And then, about it for that. Some servers, the medical aid is going to be moved somewhere else, so we're not going to have access to changing any of that right now. We're going to come over here. Equipment now. We're going to change up whatever, let's say weapon or whatever it may be. But I'm going to use a Glock because I'm a Glock fan. Grab a smoke grenade. Secondary, we're going to go ahead and throw on an RP. Preferably a barrack one right here. There is some, well, you actually can't do anything with it, but some things, whenever they have the wrench over here, you got a lot of different customization slots, customization options. As you guys can see, we're not going to use that AK though, because you guys don't want to see that. Definitely going through the weapons here. Anything that grabs the eye too much. AK-74. This is my trophy gun. See, some weapons have a lot of customization, like this one. You guys can see a lot of different options here. We're gonna grab a 60 rounder in OD green. 7N22 is AP. 7N10, I believe, is AP and tracer. And these are just like other full metal jacket and tracer mags. Don't really want a bayonet because, why would I need that? We will go for a nice textured grip there. That's fine. Sight. We don't even have the entire build yet. Let's go ahead and figure out the build before we start worrying about. I don't mind a sling, honestly. I don't mind a sling. We'll go ahead and throw. This is fine by me. We'll go with a nice RK6 is fine with me. Stock. Got a couple of options here. We're gonna go wire stock. Just because I like it. And we're going to go flash hider on this. Now we can worry about this sight. I just love this optic, bro. That's just the Cobra. Sorry, I said Cobra as if this is Battlefield 4. You guys know what I mean, though. Fine by me. Now you just come over here, grab the rest of your ammunition, or extra things you need. I like to grab one 95 round drum and a couple of 60s. And then a few 45s and then 30 rounders. For those, you can always move around your actual kit to move your, and you know, sometimes people may want, let's say, their magazines and their plate carriers and or their vest, and then, you know, maybe the maps and all that, and maybe like your backpack or pants. You know, you guys do what you need. Move it around as you feel necessary. I like to grab a couple of smokes, grenades, detonator, and a few charges for sabotage. From here, you're gonna go towards the medical tent, or you could actually spawn a ambulance, but I'm just gonna come over here to the medical tent. You're gonna grab your bandages, tourniquets, morphine, saline, and such and such. Voila. I like to grab 6 bandages so that I have the opportunity to heal everything that needs to be healed. 4 tourniquets, so that I can have one for each limb. I like to grab 6 morphine, and then that's it for me. And the way I like to move my stuff around, if anybody cares, I like to move my magazines in my vest. One thing I did forget actually is, and grab those. You can also just do this sometimes to take ammunition. Good enough for me. Then you save loadout. I'm here as well. Save your loadout. This allows you to always come back to your loadout if it doesn't bug out after an update or something like that. This allows you to actually respawn with your loadout. Saving it in the bacon loadout does not allow you to have it when you respawn. Do that. You have to come here and save loadout. Be mindful, you can only save Russian equipment as a Russian soldier. Same thing, vice versa for the Ukrainians or any other faction. Now, the problem with this helmet, you guys had noticed, I don't have NVGs. Here's something that I wanted to show you guys that you may want to be mindful of when it comes to upgrading or editing your character. Certain helmets don't have slots for certain things, so just be mindful of that and use a helmet that actually has those slots for you. Me, I'm going to switch over to, let's just say, this helmet here. This one has the wrench. I can actually add things. For instance, these goggles, or for instance, a mesh cover or mask. But if you guys can obviously assume or see, I already have a mask, so I'm gonna take that off. Then we'll add this here. This is just extra cool stuff for your helmet. Don't be questioning why it's popping out of the hood. It doesn't matter. Grab your NVGs, add all your little bells and whistles to your helmet, and you're ready to go. One thing that you can do sometimes, for instance, you want to go to your inventory. Things that have an inventory in them, you can come over here and middle mouse over it, and it'll open it up like this. This allows you to drag things from other things. This also allows you to drag supplies in and out of your vehicles. It also allows you to load your vehicles up with supplies. It also allows you to transfer supplies or equipment or whatever it may be from a vehicle to another vehicle. Here we are looking for these. We're going to just throw those on our helmet. That allows you to have maximum stuff on your helmet. Now my character is completely decked out. And we have nods. We're going to save this over this now because I like this setup a lot more than the other one. I only have access to 5. So I'm not going to waste on those. Or sorry, I'm not going to overwrite these. Or I'm not going to use this last slot. I'm just going to save over this one here because it's corrected. One more thing that people may be interested in doing, at least for me in this kit, sometimes you want to have certain things like maybe another optic, or maybe another stock, or maybe another, muzzle, like a suppressor, let's say. So we're going to do that same thing, open our inventory, then go to the vicinity, and middle mouse over the equipment arsenal here. Then we're going to go find a magnified optic, let's say something like this. And for the muzzle, let's grab something perhaps like this. So that way I can middle mouse on my AK, take off this, and put a can on. Maybe I want to take the optic off, add a magnified optic, right? So that's how you do it. That's customization in every way for you guys, for those who may be confused. And for those who also may have questions, you do this with left control, middle mouse, left control X. There you go. That's Arma 101. Next last step is going to be grab yourself a vehicle, get out of MOB, kill something. But that's how you Arma. That's how you do all the basic stuff. That's how you get acquainted with the Keybinds, and that's going to be it. I'm going to get out of here though. Y'all, please show support to the channel. Like I said, join the members if you guys want to be tapped in. As far as joining the members only servers, if you guys are interested in just showing support and helping getting the server live itself, the first few servers, just show support. Donate where you can. Do super chats. Just whatever way y'all can support, man. Even just watching the videos and sharing it, leaving a like, comment, a subscription. All that really helps the channel. If you guys want to join the mod and dev team, feel free to join Patreon out through there. I'm going to be mindful of all the people who are joining Patreon and work out a way to communicate with you guys through there, especially through Discord. That's going to be our main way of communicating. I have a dev role in Discord, so if you guys are interested for that, leave a comment on YouTube. I'll keep an eye out for you. Join the Patreon, and that'll give you guys a slot to actually apply to join the dev team. That being said, you guys stay safe, stay prayed up. Complacency does kill. Please go work on yourselves today. And remember, you don't have to be what you think people think you are. Don't let that hold you guys back. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. You guys stay safe, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you guys in the next upload.